What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Phoenix here, and welcome back to a brand new Marvel Spider-Man 2 video. And in today's video, I want to talk about how Harry can end up becoming Anti-Venom in Marvel Spider-Man 2. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that like button down below, hit that subscribe button as well, and let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now, if you guys have been living under a rock, at the SAC Anime Convention, Najee was asked if Miles gets the symbiote, and he said they're going to be everywhere. Now, with Mr. Negative coming back, I do see them doing that since in the comics he was involved in the creation of Anti-Venom. Now, I think since Norman was doing experiments on the symbiote already, and since we have seen Harry is back and well and healthy, what are the odds that it already has some of the health benefits already in it since Norman was doing experiments on it? Now, it makes a lot of sense just because of the fact that we already know for a fact that Martin Lee was a human experiment that Norman was working on, and that's what gave him his powers. And the same thing can be said about the symbiote because Norman was doing experiments on that as well. So that can honestly make sense. Now, since we all know that Harry is dying, and with Mr. Negative coming back, I feel like at some point Harry and him are going to meet up at some point. And what if when they meet up, Mr. Negative sees that Harry is getting weaker and weaker and uses powers to heal him? This will cause what's left of the symbiote to bond with his white blood cells, which will in turn heal his body of his disease. Now, another thing I can do is for the fact that anti-venom can also, another thing you can do is that it can kill other symbiote. Now, another reason why I think this is a possibility is because I believe that Harry will be anti-venom, because what if Harry's not in control of the symbiote and the story trailer? Normally, when Venom does that, it's either for the fact that Harry is not in control, which I believe that he's not in control at that point. Because when you look at it, why is he going on Rampage? Usually when Harry is Venom, even in Ultimate Spider-Man, when Harry was Venom in the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon, he was not in control of it. Harry is weak. Keep in mind, at some point in the game, when the symbiote comes back to Harry, if the symbiote gets back onto Harry, Harry's already weak. So what are the odds that Harry is not in control of Venom at all in that transformation? Now, since Martin Lee is coming back and with Harry talking about healing the world, it honestly does make sense. Because for the fact that, for one, if Harry is anti-venom, he is in control of that whole entire symbiote. He's in control whenever he's anti-venom. Whenever he's venom, he's not in control of anything that the symbiote does. So he's not in control of anything. Keep in mind. Now, another thing that can go with for the fact that what Najee said is that I'm thinking that we could be getting something similar to Ultimate Spider-Man, where Carnage infects the whole city and Anti-Venom has to cure it. Now, I do see that happening because of the fact that, for one, it seems like it's going to end up happening because that will line up with everything. And on top of that, with potentially the fact that Anti-Venom is coming into play, is what I'm guessing. Say at some point in the game, after Peter gets the symbiote, what are the odds that there's going to be some leftover symbiote particles in Harry's body that he doesn't know of? And Mr. Negative is the one that pretty much gives him those powers back and awakens the symbiote inside of his body, which then cleanses his disease or his illness. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below, because to me that sounds like it's an amazing idea. And on top of that, it lines up perfectly with what Harry's trying to do. So let me know down in the comment section below. It's from the boy Phoenix. I'll see you guys later on Spectacular, Spidey, Webtastic, Banger.